Alright guys, I want to show you an approach you can bring to the practice pad to work on your up-tempo ride cymbal for swing or even medium tempo swing. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be primarily a right-handed focused exercise. It's going to be non-linear. So a good way to warm up to give your left hand a little bit of action is to do these offset groupings of 3. I learned this through playing samba. We're not doing flams here. So when the sticks hit at the same time, they hit at exactly the same time. And I'll start medium and I'll go slow. So with the metronome, here's 110 BPM. So after you're nice and warmed up with that, you can switch to in unison quarter notes. We're treating this pulse like it's half notes. So these are quarter notes at 220 BPM. So I'll start with the warm up. And then put in the ride cymbal. Now, at that tempo, 220, that would be more like a samba the way I'm playing it. The ride cymbal wouldn't be flattened out yet. So if you want to practice regular shuffled swing, the triplet variation at 220, that would sound like this. So that's certainly an option, but the focus on this exercise originally is for up-tempo ride cymbal. So we're going to be cranking up the metronome. So when I'm on YouTube here, I'm going to put it on 1.25 speed. So that takes us up to 270 BPM. These are half notes. Okay, so this is more the way the exercise is meant to sound. Warm up. So what you're doing is you're just playing quarter notes with the left hand, and then your right hand is acting as your ride cymbal would act. You can either focus on just maintaining groups of 3, throw in some of the Tony Williams groups of 5, just kind of dancing on the ride cymbal. At the slower tempos, you're really just going to maintain 3s and throw in some 5s. But then as it gets quicker, let's see here. I had a 100. Let's go back to the 100 BPM metronome. And then we'll go to 1.5. Okay, so here's 300. Okay, so that's basically it. It's mainly going to be an endurance exercise. Now, what you're going to find, at least what I found, is that I get better rebound for these groups of 3 and 5 on the ride cymbal. So I find it's going to be a little bit more difficult on the practice pad. It's primarily an endurance exercise, so you're not going to be playing near your max speed. You're going to want to go quite a bit. Like, for example, if the fastest tempo you can keep time at for a long period of time is around 340, then you're going to want to stick around like 280, 290, and then bring up that tempo higher. So yeah, one more time. You warm up with the interlaced groups of 3. Drop to quarters, and then get your ride cymbal going. And then I hadn't originally designed it to work on the swung, the shuffle, regular ride pattern, but you can obviously do that as well. So you're going to want to really focus on getting the sticks in unison. You don't want to hear any flames. And that should help you with your ride cymbal technique and endurance. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm the 7-Stroke Guru signing off. Peace.